Now our next topic is variables. Now what is a variable? Variable is something to whom we can assign a particular value. It is defined with the assignment operator equals to. These can be assigned without declaring their type, as well as their type can be changed when required. The values can come from constants or computations involving values of other variables or from the output of a particular function. You have to note one thing, that MATLAB is a case sensitive software or language. The variables which are lowercase and uppercase are not the same. We can use semicolon to express the output of the line that it concludes and not to terminate commands. We have various built-in commands like I or j, which are used as an imaginary part of a complex number. We can, if you want to write a complex number like z equals to 2 plus 4i or z equals to 2 plus 4j, then that 4i or 4j represents the imaginary part of that complex number. You can write pi as pi. There is not a symbol of pi. You have to write the pi as a pi. If you want to calculate the value of sine pi, just write sine, then in parentheses write pi. Only then you can calculate the value of sine pi. Infinity can be written as inf. Not a number can be written as nan. Now how to name a variable uniquely? We cannot use the names which are already in use in the MATLAB because they might conflict with those names and they will display an error in the output. So to avoid choosing a name for a new variable that might conflict with the name already in use, check for any occurrences of the name using which command. So format for that is which space dash all space variable name. Like if you give a name to a variable as pi and assign some value to that variable, this will display output as an error. This will not give you a particular or exact output of that variable. Like if you want to calculate some addition, if you want to calculate the sum of two values like 5 plus 4, and you are assigning those values to variable pi, like pi equals to 5 plus 4, this will display an error. This will not display your result as 9. This will display an error. So you can search for the occurrences of the names which are already in use in MATLAB. Like for example, like which space dash all space pi. This will show you that this variable is already in use within the software. The is keyword command is also used to list all reserved names. When you write is keyword in the command window, this will display all the reserved names, like that is displayed on the screen, like break, case, catch, continue, else, else if, and so on. These reserved names cannot be assigned to any variable. If you accidentally assign any of these names, use clear command to reset it back to normal. Next is basic operation task. You must apply these operations, or you must try these operations in your MATLAB software in the command window. Just write y equals to 16 and conclude that statement with the semicolon. And in next statement, just write z equals to 3 or some other value to z. Then you will find that there is a difference in the display of both the results. When semicolon is used, no output will be displayed. But when you cannot use a semicolon, then output will be displayed as answer z equals to 3. So there are many functions that will display output even if semicolon is used, like disp, plot, and so on. So even if you use the semicolon in the end of the statement of any like plot x comma y and that, or conclude that statement with the semicolon, this will also, even then it will display the result or output. Next is built-in functions. There are various built-in functions that we use in MATLAB, like help, that will be discussed in our previous topics. It is used to display the help information available. Then is help function. It will display help about a specific or a particular function that you want to search about. Then is CLC, which is used to clear the command window. Clear command is used to clear variables and functions from the memory, that is our workspace. Format command is used to set output format. Next is who and whose. This will also discussed in our previous tutorials, like lists all variables in the active workspace. Then size command, which is used to display the size of arrays or matrices. Length command, it will display or give the resultant length of a vector. Then disp command, which is used to display text or array. Next is plot command, which is used to create a graph or a plot. Then is rand command, which is used to create a random number or a vector or a matrix. Then is max command, which is used to find the largest number or maximum number in the particular vector. Then is min command, which is used to find the smallest number in a vector. Mean command is used to find the average or mean value of particular vector or variable. Then is std command, which is used to calculate the standard deviation of a function. So to read more about these functions, use help space function name command to get a more precise or concise information about a particular function. So thanks.